like this is our SAP HANA system. So here we are having these two tables. One is where we are having our material data. So in material data, these are the records which we are having of different materials, or we can say products, and these are there, like the product ID is there and product name, uh, and what is the category of that product, what is the price and its quantity, all those attributes of that material or product is present here. And some data issue is also there in this source, like we are having duplicate product name. For example, this iron rod 10 mm, so this is present as a duplicate here. And other data quality issues, like in the material column we can see some iron is mentioned as IRN, steel is STL. So these are data issues present in our source at product level. Mm, And similarly, like we have customer data. So this is our customer data in SAP system. So in customer data, we have the customer key as well. Like this is the primary key. Customer name is there. Then the contact person of that customer. Here also data issue. We can see that there are special characters like underscore or at the rate. So these all we need to remove uh, later on. And then other things like contact details, email ID. Like to fetch this data, to like ingest this data in our IDMC system, we have to make the connection to this SAP HANA system. So let me go to our IDMC system. So this is our IDMC. Here, first of all, we need to create a connection to SAP HANA. So we have created that connector in administrator tab. Yeah, so that connector is present. So and once we have made that connector, we can use that connector in our source. So let me show here. So this is the mapping which we can say, like this mapping we have defined to ingest the data sources like SAP HANA and other sources also, which can give the like long description of the product. So this is the source for where we have defined the SAP, like this will get the data from SAP system. So here under source, we can see here this is the connector we have made to connect the to make a connection to SAP system. So this connection we have created and we are using it here. This is the table we want the data from. So after that, we will get all those fields or column in our IDMC system. And here, this is another data source which will have the long description. Then we are joining these two data based on the primary key column. So that's how we will be getting the long description with respect to that product ID. And then short description also we are generating, like this is the enrichment of data. This we are generating using like we are concatenating the three columns: product name and its category and material. So after concatenating these three, this will become our short description. So long description is coming from another source, and short description we are generating in our IDMC itself. Then here one filter we are performing based on the price and stock quantity. So price should be greater than 0, and there should be at least some stock of that product. The entity level, we have to define the merge criteria. So like in business 360, we have to define those like product details, what are their attributes and what are the fields. So these all we have to configure. This is the skeleton we have to define in our business 360 of the whichever entity or like product or subcategory or category we want to create. So we have to come here and do that. So here we have to give one match criteria. So here one model we have to define in match. So this model here there are two options, whether we want to take fuzzy matching or we can use the machine learning as well. So this model we can train to remove the duplicate records. So we can train the model also, or by default the fuzzy matching will work already. So this is how we will define that model for removing those duplicate records. So we have created this model here. Then we have to create one more job. So that those are the technical details. So basically that's how we can define the match and merge process here. Sure. So let me go to product 360 again. Here our products are created. This is how a product will look like. So this is fully customizable. This all whichever we are seeing here, we can create any number of fields. The structure we can change. All those things are configurable. So here we can see the short description and long description is also populated. So let me see one record, this IRN. So this is having iron. So in our source it is having iron. This is the product name. So in our source system it is iron, and in product 360 that iron should be coming as like iron should come as IR iron. This is how the record looks like. So like this is the thing like I want to show here how our standardization data quality rule is working here. So in our source it was IRN, but here it all becomes iron. Similarly for steel was also it was correct, but here it is coming correct steel. So that's how. Then at product level, we have the media images. We can add any number of images here, and all those things we can configure here. We can see the history of the records, what are the changes happened, who made those changes. So the same way we have to create a mapping for customer 360. So here customer 360, this is the source connection we have made to HANA system. Then one cleanse transformation we have applied on the in database. As I have shown, the names were coming like those names are having special characters. To remove those special characters in the mapping, we are using this cleanse DQ rule. So this cleanse will remove those underscore and special characters, and then we are directly loading the customer data to customer 360. So once we run this mapping, we will have those records in our customer 360 system. So here also we have defined the match and merge job. So here 21 total records are there, but in our database system we can see in total 24 are there. Some duplicates are there, like these are the duplicate records, these 4 are the duplicate records. Contact person, you can see their contact and email ID all are similar as this one, John Day, John Smith, Rajiv, and so these 4 are duplicates. So these 4 got removed from our customer 360. So customer data links also, you can see here in the contact person name, there is no special character, it got removed. And here in the source we can see there was underscore, but in our customer 360 that underscore got removed. So these are the other attribute details, and all those things we can add images and relationship of the customers here.